Well, hello everybody, welcome back. And if you are watching this video before watching the first episode, what are you doing? Go watch the first episode. And I have to apologize that you will have to go through the 10 minutes of that episode, which is very chunky and choppy, and I'm just getting distracted a lot and just getting all over the place, and I had to cut this all out so you don't see the entire thing. You just see like the parts that are kind of connected to each other. Yeah, so today I actually received Happy Mail, which I've been waiting since the beginning of November, I think. Well, I ordered it in the beginning of November, and then I think it shipped in the middle of November. So I've been waiting since then, and I'm just gonna, I guess, use it. Oh, this is so exciting. I'm not sure if this book is a best fit. I probably have a bigger book that might be a better fit for this, which is like, this is for my flower pressing, I think, which I don't have any pressed. Oh, look at this. I have a pressed flower. But I don't think I have any other pressed flowers here. This one just had to be pressed for a little longer than the other ones that I took out. Yeah. So this book is a little fatter, so it might actually be a better fit for this sleeve. Oh yes, oh yes, so much better. Yeah, and then I can use these. Because I have, well, it's not full. Ooh, ew. I have some of the bookmarks over here, and we're missing the green one and the pink one. But basically what I do in this notebook, I just have a bookmark. I'm gonna show on a book that I have. So this one, you see this here, and I just basically don't want to highlight it in the book, but I want to write down the things that I have. So I just write down the highlights. And then I have this I have it in this little notebook, and then my bookmark that fell out of it can actually go right here, and my book journal, very nice. I would recommend. I'm not sure what the shop is, but they actually have this bookmark and this one, and Whirling World Co. UK, nice. And my Kindle, because sometimes I just want to read a different book, I guess. And then this one for now. And this house is a different book that I have, and I love it so much as well. I don't really like that it has only one pocket, because this one is a little bit better with 2 pockets. But anyway, let's leave it here. That's gonna go here. Now I wanted to show, I'm not sure what exactly you can see, because okay, yeah, so I got this from a shop that, if you're interested, leave me a comment with a question. I'm gonna give you the answer over there. But this one just came, and I have the thank you card from them, and it's cpickeringco.com. Would recommend. So this little flower, I wanted to show, I guess this time, what was my development of the system. I have some books over here. So this was the last half of the year, previous half of the year of this year, and this, I got it in April, so it has empty pages up until April, like here, but I backfilled a little bit, so it has some photos, it has some little things on the actual time margin and then it has some notes, some ephemera, thank you cards, some things, and things like that. These were my initial, I'm not gonna show them because it's embarrassing and I don't like the colors, were my initial commonplace notebooks that I switched to this one later with better colors. But basically, again, Megan Rhiannon, thank you so much for the system, for your famous system. But I changed it a little bit and I used a tab at the beginning of the heading, and then I decided to change it a little bit and use this system instead, which I'm gonna talk about in a different video. Hello, doggy. And then this one that I've been using from the start until December, and I'm gonna use throughout the December, is a little more chunky than this one because it's basically missing half of the notes that I could have had if I had it from the beginning of the year. Now, empty pages. This used to be my budget tracker, and now it's the last page is for some lists. And then this one, I really wanted to use it because I had these weekly planner thing that is basically just this like long thing that I can have on my desk, on my working desk, so it's like kind of related to my work stuff. And then I decided instead of this, I want to have this one that opens up and basically has the same layout. In the end, I did not end up using it. I mean, I liked it for a couple of weeks and then I stopped using it at some point. Might come back to it because this is, first of all, undated. Second of all, I used the friction pens, so I can just erase all of it and with like a blow dryer and reuse it. This is my monthly and project tracker that I used with this one. And then this has been used, I think, since 2019. Yeah, but it's just monthly, weekly, and some daily tasks, and then a week for the next week tasks. And I'm not gonna show it because it just has some, I guess, sensitive information that is kind of old but still sensitive. And then this is all of the books that I used to use before this system that I have currently. And I house them in this, I think it's the box that came from Sterling Ink order with, I think, the 2024 books. So with 2023, I currently use this notebook planner and this planner, set of planners with our with the Travelers company. Some leather cover that, if you're interested what the cover is, it's actually pretty good. I like it so much. Closes like this, and then when you open it up, it has some pockets in here with card slots and just a big pocket, and then a big pocket in the back. And then I have a Sterling Ink notebook over here, planner, common planner, and then the A6 size common planner for first half of the year, and then some vocabulary. Oh, this one and this one, the Magic of I, for 2024 again. This is actually another one that I want to use, I mean put in here, because I don't use it. Let's move on to my current system. Okay, so this is my current system. This is my system for 2024 with a 5-year Hambonichi, which, let's move this aside. I have come up with a system that I want to move into my 2024 planner, that is this tabbing system. I'm gonna talk more in depth about this tabbing system in the next video or one of the next videos, so stay tuned for that. But that's basically based on the Megan Rhiannon index system, tabbing system, not tabbing system, but the index system with colors and everything for the different topics of the common placing entries. And I have different topics than she does, obviously, because I have a set number of interests that are also different from her. So basically my dots are different from hers. And then I wanted to use basically this for common placing and kind of memory keeping or archival stuff, but then I realized that most of my common placing is actually personal notes, and I need a different notebook for personal notes because I don't want to mix my common placing entries with diary entries. That's why I came up with this size. I mean, came up, like, had an idea to get another system, implement another system into my lineup, which is basically this. And yes, I set up the December and I didn't have anything to write down because I just basically uploaded the video and went straight to bed because it was too late. And today I think it's gonna be the same, but I'll try to write something down. Since I have the day already, I write something down about posting the video on YouTube last night, and then write something about today. Since this size has personal stuff, I want to have personal based calendar, or like a calendar based on personal events, which will house the birthdays, my budgets, my personal suggested activities, and something for like personal stuff. And then this one has just to-do list for my personal stuff and some for now journal summaries. Not sure exactly what I want to put in here because it's just so much space for my little brain. So probably some of the calendar things or data things will be left empty. And for 2024, so I use this vocabulary for my language learning, so it's not really planner for 2024, it's kind of undated. So I want to have this for my health, mental health, and basically everything with physical feeling check-ins. And I want to have this green pen to write in it, and probably this green colored Tombow brush pen to have stamps in this book, because I have a dedicated stamp for each of the little areas of life that I want to have set the intentions for and actionable steps, and then have some little check-ins every week and every month. This one will have archive of everything and my common placing entries, and this book here will have an index, or a most likely indexed table of contents for my entries. And also archival part will be like the memory keeping of the daily stuff on the weekly view, and some of the events just marked like stamps in the monthly view, and then just an overview of my goals. And then this personal one will have personal goals, personal overview of goals for quarter and monthly, and some budgeting stuff, and monthly budgeting. And I mentioned these colors in the last video and I don't really like them. I would probably use this and the pink one instead, but they are not erasable, so I'm not sure if I am going to use any colors because I probably want to keep it more simple. Yeah, so I will have suggestions for the bi-weekly or weekly activities, I mean daily activities, that I will write down on a bi-weekly or a weekly or monthly basis. And then here I have lots of deco, which I'm not sure if I'm gonna use lots of deco. I wanted to, so this at first was sitting on this side of the page and I wanted to use some trackers. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use any trackers over here. I just want to have to-do lists for my suggested activities. And then this one probably will have journal summaries, but initially I wanted to have the to-do tasks over here per day, but since they are suggested, I don't want to put them in a day. I just want to have them on the weekly view so they're not actually bound to the day, even though my suggestions for the month have them bound to the day. I'm not sure how it's gonna go. I'm just gonna play around during this month before 2024 and see how it actually works out. Yeah. And notes will have my journal entries, which I have right now sitting on this in this thing, which I will have on this in this format where I have the month in a stamp and then stickers for the day. Yeah, I just wanted to come to introduce my system for the past, the present, and the future. And yeah, I think that's all for now. Tomorrow I probably will try to, since it's Sunday tomorrow, I will try to come back with my weekly review and let's see, elaborate on my daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly list of tasks, and yeah, just do a weekly review because it's Sunday. It's going to be Sunday. That's all. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.